My name is Susan Rensberger. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm an energy healer and channel for higher dimensional beings of love and light and for souls who are no longer in physical form. I communicate between dimensions, between the human and the higher dimensions of life. I work with the human electromagnetic energy field, which means the aura around us, and that energy is also within us. And as we all know now, everything is made of energy. So everything that is physical started as energy. It still is energy. It's vibrating at a lower frequency, but we are fed constantly by the energy of the universe or the source, the cosmos, the spirit, whatever you want to call it. We are fed by that energy flow that is continually arriving on the earth and feeding our energy fields. And from our energy fields, that energy takes on the form of every cell of our body. And each cell has its own particular resonance. So the energy of source is like stem cells. It can attune all the cells of the body, every energy particle that makes up the molecules, atoms that make up the molecules that make up the cells, to perfect resonant frequency according to the function of that part of the physical body. So a liver cell has a certain resonant frequency, and a lung cell has a different one, and a brain cell, and so on. So what I do with clients is I help them uncover traumas and other causes that block the free flow of that energy through their energy fields and physical bodies. Because when the energy flow is blocked, that part of the body becomes vulnerable to disease or injury. I don't do this from my own human mind. I connect through my soul and myself to the soul and the higher self or higher consciousness. That's the term I use, of the client. And I ask them to use me as an instrument to transmit this energy and to show me. And then I tell the client what I'm seeing or hearing, or both, about what is the original cause of whatever problem they've come to me for help with, to heal or to remove. And so that is one part of my work. Another part of my work is I teach other people how to connect within themselves, starting with meditation, the most basic tool there is, and how to control the energy, keep the energy of their homes clear, of their person clear, keep it attuned to what they choose to create, because the frequencies of our energy are changed by our thoughts and our feelings. And those frequencies attract matching frequencies into our experience. So if we're fixated on something that we're afraid we might not have enough of, or that might occur in the future, that's what we're attracting to us. And that's why we tend to get stuck in patterns where we repeat the same creation over and over, the same experience. An experience of victimization, or an experience of lack, or an experience of loss or disappointment. All those sorts of experiences that we have are created by our thoughts and our emotions that are attuned to certain energy frequencies. So by working with their higher consciousness and the source energy, I can help them change the frequencies of their thoughts and feelings and just erase a lot of old programming and learned patterns from childhood. That is the individual work, but I teach people also how to do this for themselves. I have a coaching program where I combine the teaching from my own experience with channeled teaching, where I just connect in. We have calls where I just connect into the source and ask what we need to know today, what the guides, because every human being also has a team of guides. And so if you connect a group of people, you're bringing in their guides as well. And that's why group calls and activities are so powerful. So I want to give you a little sample of this because my work is unusual and most people probably haven't heard of it or experienced it. So let's just say the thing about energy is that makes it so amazing and almost magical is that it exists throughout time and space. And so wherever a human being is, and whenever a human being is listening to this video, their higher consciousness already knows, and my higher consciousness and my guides and the source already know who's going to hear this video and what they're going to need. So anyone listening to this, no matter when it is or where they are, is going to receive the energy frequencies that I now channel. So I can ask the source to send through energy that is going to benefit and bless everybody who ever hears this video throughout time and space. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So I can give you a little sample of channeling, because there's incredible power that comes through. When the energy flows, it's amazing. You can feel it. I do my sessions, individual sessions, remotely. I'm sitting in my office in Medellin, Colombia, and I can be talking to, I have clients in Europe, I have clients in North America, South America. I can be talking to people throughout the world, and they feel in their physical form, their energy, their body and their energy field, they can feel that energy at work, and it has a lasting effect. So now I'm going to do a little bit of channeling. I am that I am that I am. This is a beautiful phrase to use. The I am that I am that I am is one of our most highly recommended tools for all people throughout time and space, because it takes your consciousness directly from your human awareness to a higher awareness, and then all the way to the source, who is the origin of all existence. And that is what is called the I am. So what is the best thing that you could tell my listeners? Or what is the best, most beneficial energy that you could send to them as a blessing? We are uniting the souls of the earth who are ready to proceed ahead, forward, who are moving ahead and expanding their awareness, expanding their life possibilities, who are excited about the unlimited possibilities and potentialities for their new lives, and who realize that they are the powerful creators of their experience, that the higher and the lower, the inner and the outer, are all one. You are not separate from your higher self, from your soul, from your higher consciousness, or from the source. Nor are you separate from your guides and your soul family, from your team, as Susan calls it. This unity message is perhaps the most powerful right now for this extraordinary moment upon the earth. The great awakening of the many souls who realize that their path so far has not been the one that they want to continue. It has led them to this point, it has served their purpose, and now they are ready to open new potentialities and new possibilities. They are ready to open new doors. They're ready to take down walls. They're ready to dissolve every obstacle in their path. They're ready to meet their team of guides. They're ready to meet their own soul and self and the source in every form, shining through not only the beings who live in the higher dimensions, the non-physical dimensions of energy, where the vibration is so fast, that so rapid, that physical form is not possible, but also the one light within all beings throughout the galaxy, who take on physical form in other places and spaces, as well as throughout the earth. We don't want to overwhelm anyone. We don't want to create too much delay. We don't want to go on and on. So we will stop there and invite you to come and hear more whenever you choose. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Amen. 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 So that gives you a little sample. Now, my hands are off camera because if I put them on camera, they're like look enormous and they're up in front of my face. But when I channel, I hold my hands palm up, and the energy, I can feel the energy heating the palms of my hands. When I work with a human being, with a client, I should say, and I'm working on their energy field, I channel this energy, which comes through as light language. That energy is instructing, in the case of if it's intended for healing, it enters the energy field of my client and it gives instructions to the energy field and to the cells of the client. So in order to do that, they show me my guides and the guides of the client show me where to place my hands in the human energy field of my clients. And so I do this. I put my hands, let's see, how do I have to put them on camera? This is difficult. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I just pretend that with my eyes closed, I see the image of a human being between my hands. And then I place my hands wherever they're needed in that little energy field. And the client feels that energy and has emotional and physical responses to it, experiences. Also, I wanted to explain that there are many light languages, and what I speak comes through with information as well as instructions for the energy field. So when there's a message, information or guidance they want to send, then I hear the interpretation in English afterwards. That's why you hear me channeling higher dimensional languages, and there are many, and then repeating and then saying something in English, because after they say a bunch of stuff and then they pause, and then I hear in my mind what that information is, what that message is that they want people to receive. So I hope that clarifies some things, and it was fun to do. And I hope that if you're interested in receiving any of this for yourself, in understanding your life purpose, where you are in your path, what is blocking your progress, what we need to heal, meaning you need to heal and I need to help you with healing. If you want access to your higher consciousness for whatever purpose, I hope you'll get in touch. You can find me at zeropointenergyhealing.com, and you can book a free call to learn more about my services. You can schedule a session right away if you think this is exactly what you want. From there, you can decide if you want to buy a package of sessions, or if you're interested in a coaching program of 3 months or 6 months of continual work to really expand and to learn so much more about how to be all that you are. That's what this is all about, expressing all that you are. Thank you so much.